Greetings. Good morning. How are you? Happy Friday. I'm the Moon Mama. Today is the day that is governed by Venus, and I have a lot to cover in 15 minutes. So I'm outside today in the sun in Los Angeles, right? I live in LA. And let me just say, when I first, I was born here in Los Angeles, and I went to school back east at Howard University. I also went to Lincoln. I went to Lincoln University in Pennsylvania for 2 years. And then I transferred. I was crazy in love. Oh my God. I wouldn't call that love today. I was crazy. I was in a crazy relationship with this man, who I won't name here because maybe this video might come to him and it's been 30 years or, I don't want to say his name. But we went to Lincoln together. He graduated, and then I transferred because he lived in Washington, D.C. So I transferred to to Howard because he lived there, to follow him. When I got there, I realized he had a girlfriend that I didn't know anything about, who was in a sorority that I wanted to pledge. It was horrible. It was horrible. And so for those of you who are in sororities, you can imagine which sorority that I would want to pledge. I was very called towards, more grounded energy is what I'll say. And I love red and white, right? I did at the time, of course. So I got there, found out he had a girlfriend who was in the sorority that I wanted to be in, and it was chaotic. Love, right? Just crazy young love. And so today is a Venus day. And so I want to talk about love. I want to talk about our relationships and how we can use this energy now. But before I do that, I want to say that Venus Day is the day that I ask for donations. And if you would like to make a donation, you can make one at my Cash app, which is $Monique Ruffin. Or you can do it at Venmo, which is the @ Monique-Ruffin. And the reason that I ask for donations is because Venus is about reciprocity. It's about restoration. So what I know is that in order for people to benefit, you have to give something, right? You can give appreciation, you can, anything, any way you can do it is up to you. You can give 10 cents, $10 million. It's really about your intention. You remember that story from the Bible? I don't know if you guys are Bible people, but I was definitely a Bible person when I loved the Bible. I loved being a Christian, even though I'm not one anymore, but I loved it. There was the story about the woman who came and just gave, a penny. And Jesus was like her gift is more valuable because it comes from the depth of her. She is giving from this appreciation. It's not about the amount, it's about where it comes from. So that's what I'm saying. So donate or not, or just send a thank you or leave a comment or any of that, and that would be fantastic. Also, today at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to be a part of an event that Stacey J is putting on for her birthday. You can check her out at Just Date a Girl. Look at my videos here. There's a video here advertising it. And I'm going to be talking about feminine energy and how to activate your feminine power. I'll be speaking and talking for about 50 minutes. The tickets are at Eventbrite, but you can find them here in my link tree if you want to attend. There are going to be a lot of people there, a big panelists. It's a 2-day event. It's really fantastic, so I suggest you check that out as well. And then finally, Rebirthing the Authentic Self, the class that I'm offering. I have 2 classes right now. Rebirthing the Authentic Self is one of them. Starts January 21st. We're going to be working with opening up our authentic energies and letting go of the old paradigm. And so since I'm saying that, let's go jump right into this. Venus is at the 0 degree of Capricorn. Venus has been in Sagittarius for the last month or so, which is the sign that was opposite where Venus went retrograde. And Sagittarius has the South Node in it. The South Node means that we're letting go of stuff. So we have really cleared out our old relationship patterns. We have done the best that we can to clear out our old relationship patterns. I know for me, I have, and it has been so rigorous because I have had a lot of old love patterns that were anchored in scarcity and not understanding my value. And with Venus, you have to know your value in relationship. For me as a woman, I was taught that men had the value, that I needed to get a man because the man is going to get me where I want to go. The man is going to be my vehicle through life. Like he's going to be my protector and my provider and all that kind of shit, right? I don't know what the fuck that shit is because I don't like, yeah. Anyway, so Venus says, what is your value? So you're not looking, when you focus on your own value, you will attract your value. You will magnetize your value to you naturally. You don't have to go around looking to wonder what does this person have and what do they, you know, because you will attract. Venus is the mirror, it's the reflector. So everybody in your life, especially lovers, especially romantic interests, they are a mirror to you. They are bringing what you are bringing. So if you understand your value and your worth and your what your creation is and how you're contributing to the world, you're going to attract a partner who is that way, because you can only attract your likeness. That is how it goes. So Venus is at the 0 degree of Capricorn. We've done all this clearing work around relationships. So Capricorn is where we're coming to build new structures around love. We've been doing it in every area of our life because Saturn has been there, Jupiter has been there, Pluto is still there, Mercury is there as well now. So we are now, Venus is there, our heart, our emotions, how we feel. And so we want to create new structures around how we feel. Venus is at the 0 degree of Capricorn. The 0 degree basically just says, I'm here. It's like when you walk into the building, if you have a plan and you're going somewhere, when you first get to the building, there's just a sense inside of you, I'm here. So Venus at Capricorn is, I'm here and ready to build new structures in the way I relate. So look at your relationships. Look at what you've shifted. Look at what you've let go of. If you are still struggling and having a hard time, I encourage you. I have a Venus retrograde course that really helps us understand this energy of Venus and this capacity and this power to love for the sake of love. This is the power of the Venetian power through the feminine, or Het Haru. Het Haru is what it is in the Kemetic. This is the power of the lover, right? And she is here for the sake of love. She's not here to get anything. She's just here to experience it all, because she knows that there's nothing here to get on the earth realm. I'm telling you, when I really realized that, I was like, wow, when I leave here, because I've experienced a lot of people in my life dying, and one of the most amazing things about people dying is that they leave their stuff, they leave their bodies, they leave all their clothes, everything they didn't want you to have or want you, everything gets left behind. So when you understand that you really are here to experience and to give, you're not here to get anything. So if you are inside of yourself, like afraid, like I have so much fear of rejection. I have experience, right? In the past, I have experienced myself having so much fear of rejection and fear of being seen and fear of vulnerability. And my mind would tell me that that's because of, I want somebody to secure me. I want to make sure. But that is not what love is. Love is not about surety. Love is about being unconditionally true to the experience of love. And that is going to include everything. That's going to include the best of the things that we desire and possibly the things that we absolutely don't desire, but it all serves to further. And that's what Venus understands. That's that Het Haru. It's like, I love because I am made in the image of love. That is all that I am, and that is all that I can do. The moon today is at the 19th degree of Scorpio. And Scorpio is the energy of deep desire. Oh my God, let me tell y'all, I am so desirous. It doesn't even make any sense. I have the sun conjunct Pluto in Virgo in the 6th house. So I have so much desire and passion that it floods my brain and I black out sometimes. But I have had to learn how to master that since since I've lived long enough, because when I was a teenager, I just had to act it out. But now that I am a grown woman, I can feel that energy in my body, that Scorpio energy, that Plutonian energy. That is our creative power. That is our divine power. It is desire. And for me, sometimes I'll just sit and ask and feel it. Like, I'll just sit inside of my body and just feel all the desire that swells up in me, that is activated within me. And I just sit with it and not make it mean anything and not try to point it towards anyone or anything. I'm like, this is my power. I can feel it swelling inside of me. I can feel it vibrating. I can send it energetically to someone and they will feel it. I can share it with others. I can do all sorts of things with it. And that is the power of Scorpio, this desire, this passion, this this engine that runs in our sexual energy. It's really our sexual energy, but it is our creative power. So Venus is at the the moon is at the 19th degree. So one of the ways to really work with the moon energy is by having sex, like being in a sexual experience, or being in a sexual pleasure experience with yourself. I know I tend to, lately I have been celibate. I've been practicing celibacy because I really desire to be in service to understanding my energy, my sexual energy, and what compels it, how I use it, how I misuse it. So I've taken some time to back away from actual intercourse with another so that I can see where my energy draws from inside of me. And it is very powerful. The 19th degree says service. How can you be in service to your own passions, to your own sexuality, to your own desires, right? And with Venus at the 0 degree of Capricorn, and we're getting ready to create new structures in our relationship, remember that it is about you. It's about you. You create the structure. You show up with your value. You show up with your gifts. You show up with your loving heart. You show up in your willingness to give and leave everything here. That's the thing I tell myself about love. I'm willing to leave everything here because I know I'm not taking none of this with me anyway. So I may as well love hard and good and free, and and if it means that I'm going to experience brokenheartedness sometimes, or the things that don't, okay, that's a part of it, because I'm human and I want to experience it all, and I'm a passionate woman and I can experience it all, and then I can repurpose any of it as I desire. So today I encourage you to think about how you have been in your relationships, what you deeply desire in relationship. Write it down, write it down, and then see how you are those things already. Don't look for it outside of you. See if you are being those things already, and trust that you will magnetize to you your mirror, your equal, your likeness. All right, you all. I'm the Moon Mama. Thank you in advance for your donations, for your thank yous. I really want to know, about what's your love style? What's your love pattern, right? For me, my love pattern is, I know that book, but I really love to feel known and seen. I love to feel understood. When somebody knows me and sees me and understands me and can give back to me, that they see me, I'm like, okay, I'm yours. What you want? If you see me, you get me, and you're here, you could stand in the fire of this thing that I am, this passion, this intellect, this heart that I am. If you can stand with me in this, then I'm yours. But I belong to myself, and I belong to the divine, because it is important for women to understand that our power is sourced through our connection to the divine. So our first agreement must be with the divine, And after that, our second with ourselves, our third with lovers, partners, spouses. All right, peace and blessings. Have a wonderful day. I'm the Moon Mama.